Okay, what's up, guys? Before we start, I gotta say I am super pissed because about 2 or 3 months ago, right at the start of quarantine, I ordered a webcam, and it was supposed to arrive on the 22nd, and right now it's the 24th. So fuck Amazon because it's obviously running late. But more importantly, it's like I've been waiting months for this webcam. I'm kind of scared it's just not gonna show up, and I've got fucking cucked. Without further ado, this is that dream. I always had a strange dream. That dream always happens when I'm at work. The fuck? You sleeping at work? What the hell? Shouldn't be sleeping at work. Shouldn't be getting deep sleep at work to the point where you're dreaming. Oh, I'm in. Oh, census high. Okay. So. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that monitor. I could do that. So I don't know if I'm in the dream right now, but I don't think I am. Okay. I was also looking at some of the videos I uploaded recently. My cat video got 74 views, which is pretty shocking to me, considering that I have 6 subscribers. We got 74 views. So, to the people watching this, if you do like this video, please subscribe. And it's gonna help me make more videos. It's gonna inspire me, give me motivation to make more videos, just so you guys know. It's locked, okay. But yeah, to whoever's watching this right now, thank you. You're a homie. Okay. So I don't know what I'm looking for here. The bathroom. This is weird. Press E to turn on music. I don't hear any. What is that? What is that? Okay, we got this pimp ass penguin. This is pretty cool. Okay. Is that the weird dream? Oh my goodness. What do I do? Now, I'm sorry, guys. I play a lot of indie horror games, in case you guys didn't know. But holy shit, I hate when this happens in games, when it's unclear where I'm supposed to be going or doing or what I'm doing. So yeah, that's something to focus on when you make one of these games. Just so far we got this pimp ass music, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, it ended? Okay, I turned it back on. Cool. Can't live without that music. Once again, what am I supposed to be doing? Fucking hell, man. That's gonna be the downfall of my channel. I just can't figure out what to do. Seriously though, what am I doing? Well, I guess because I'm doing nothing, there's a good platform for me to talk. And I've noticed there's a lot of streamers saying that you should be donating to their channel if you're watching them. And I thought about that, and I think, no, you don't. You don't have to donate to those people. It's like free service, right? If you don't want to stream, stream on like YouTube Red or something, or you have to pay to see it in the first place. But if you're streaming it and it's intentionally free, then what the fuck are you doing? Why complain? I mean, why would you, in the end, watch someone who's just gonna spend the whole time begging you for money? I am really stuck. Okay, I like this music, but like, can we spin some Pac, please? I want to listen to some Tupac, man. I don't know who the fuck this penguin is. What am I supposed to be doing? Trying all the keys. Maybe I gotta restart. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe something didn't load last time. Check if everyone is here. Wait, what? Check if everyone is not here before turn on the music. Well, okay. I don't think anyone's here. Didn't see anyone on the last time. It's locked, exactly. I gotta throw down that funky beat. Wait, I can move with the arrow keys? What the fuck? I can't see, man. It's so dark. Oh yeah, that's another nitpick of mine. No, darkness bad. Okay, this has got to be something, right? I can't. Is that supposed to be a phone? Because it looks super weird. Something around here. Got to be able to interact with. Oh. Nothing behind the TV. This song is ass, bro. Fuck this song. Please, man. Tupac. Is this the whole game? Holy fuck, wait. It's 4 megabytes. Is this actually the whole game? Oh my god, is this actually it? Come on, there's gotta be something, right? Not just this. Gotta be able to interact with something here. Okay, what happens if I just leave that off? That doesn't work? This might just be the whole game. It's locked. No! This is fucking stupid. What? What do I do? What do I do? What is there to do in this game besides play penguin music? Alright, I'm giving up on this. I think that's actually it. I think that's the whole game. Is you play penguin music and do nothing else. Okay, this one's called... Oh, what the hell? This is okay. Yeah, this one's called The Babysitter. So yeah, let's just hop right in. Babysitter needed. Urgent. Child minder required tomorrow evening for our 11-year-old daughter at Westfield Groves. Reference checks will be conducted. Oh, I just click apply. Okay. It's that easy. One day later. The neighborhood, Whitefield Groves, is on the outskirts of town. This house appears to be among a cluster of postmodern structures, each set far apart from the others for privacy. Whitefield Groves is one of the more exclusive neighborhoods in the district, although it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. The neighborhood is built during the real estate boom 2 decades ago. The woman who called you back after you sent in your application, a Mrs. Raj, asked you a lot of questions about your background and your qualifications. She seemed pretty finicky. Since you're registered as a childminder sitter with the rather elite Guardian Angel childcare agency for the last 3 years and you've got good references, you were pretty confident you would get the gig. It pays well, too. It's just about 7 p.m. and it's already full dark. The house seems pretty quiet. Mrs. Raj asked you to be here by 7:30 and had been pretty particular that you'd be on time. The Shore is a nice place, a lounge area that opens to a well-maintained lawn and pool, although at this hour it does seem a little foreboding. I didn't read that. From what you understand, Mrs. Mr. Raj, the father of the child you're gonna mind, is an accomplished doctor, a general surgeon who works at the nearby NHU hospital. Mrs. Raj didn't. This is getting fucking boring already, man. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta. I really don't want to read all that. Oh, wait, am I in? What? Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at this dude. Ah, yes, of course, you must be the babysitter. I'm Dr. Raj. My wife told me you'd be here. You're early. That's great. Do come in. I gotta be reading this entire game. He steps aside as you walk into the house. There's a spacious lounge area. It overlooks the lawn and the pool through tinted black windows on your left. Why tinted? Alright, whatever. The floor underfoot is real wood. What, as opposed to fake wood? And the furniture looks like it costs a fortune. I'm so glad we found you at such short notice. Shreya, that's my wife, was quite worried that we wouldn't be able to get a sitter on time. You see, I got an invitation to speak at a late evening segment of a medical convention just 2 days ago, so the whole situation came about abruptly. I don't care, dude. Just go. Shreya is very particular about who's in charge, or whose care we leave our daughter. Shreya was ready to forego attending this event if we couldn't find someone she approved of. We had a bit of a bad experience with our last shitter, so Shreya was pretty concerned. She's very cautious when it comes to Maya. You sense a mild apology in his tone. What? Okay. Yes, I did feel like that interview was quite thorough. Okay, Shreya is fiercely protective of our daughter, alright? As we rightly ought to be. I'm glad you gained her confidence. I'll go in and tell you're here. She's just getting ready. Then I'll grab my coat and head out to the car. I'll see you next when we're back. It was a pleasure meeting you. Do make yourself comfortable. Shreya will be out in a second. Dr. Raj leaves you and you wait for Mrs. Raj, who we referred to as Shreya. He seems pleasant, if a little absent, a rather stark difference to Mrs. Raj, who sounded formal and humorless on the call. It must be really pleasant here during the day. The glass doors on your left letting in a lot of natural light, but they're tinted. But now at night, the windows look out into the darkness, and the trees bordering the lawn throw deep shadows. It's quite understandable now why they would not want their child to spend a late evening alone. This house is large and isolated from its neighbors. The neighbors is itself rather lonesome. Children with their active, healthy imaginations can easily get distressed in such an environment. Every creak and every night sound taking on sinister undertones. Oh my god. Mrs. Raj, hello there. We had spoken on the phone. Thank you for being early. I appreciate that. As Dev, my husband, might have told you. His name is Dev. Alright, whatever. We're attending the annual KMC Medical Convention, and he's one of the keynote speakers on the evening. The organizers just called us a few minutes ago and told us the traffic around the convention center is a nightmare and we should start out early if we wanted to get there on time. So now we have to leave half an hour earlier. The organizer seems so well disorganized. Her tone is clipped. She's clearly a woman who does not like it when plans go awry or situations go unpredictable. I'm really glad we were able to find a sitter in such a short notice. I know Maya seems really quite old to be needing a sitter, but I try to avoid leaving our daughter home alone if possible. She's in like 6th grade. That's fine. Quite understandable. The house does seem rather forbidding after dark. Foreboding as children require supervision, even at that age. Does it really? Well, in any case, not the house. It's just that she's going through a difficult time right now. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Thank you. Is she okay? What kind of difficulty? Yeah, let's see what she's going through. Well, I recently moved here from another state about 6 months ago. Dev got an offer to be a director at the NHU hospital. We wanted to stay together as a family, so we packed up and shifted our lives. It was a rather abrupt change for Maya, leaving her old friends, her old life. Okay, this makes sense. Dev feels guilty about it because we moved for his work, but the directorship at the NHU hospital is once in a lifetime opportunity. It was only right for him to accept it. Maya's behavior doesn't make it easier on him, though. Couple that with her overactive imagination and get a little stressful. Change can be hard for children at this age. What kind of behavior are we talking about? No, I get this. Yes, that is true. But you have to understand that Maya is a wonderful child. In fact, she's very bright for her age, which may be part of the problem. She's thoughtful. She reads beyond her years. She's surprisingly mature for her age. It's just that she hasn't come to terms with the move. And unfortunately, she's expressing her distress in rather disconcerting ways. Okay. She's struggling with a lot of emotions. She's just turning 12, so she's on the cusp of her teenage years. She's in a new school, and you know how difficult school can be at that age. Hormones, boys, and the rest of it. Dev and I... Fuck, I'm hungry. Dev and I are busy for much of the day, but we try to talk to her about her feelings whenever we can. Well, that's not going to be too well. The problem is she refuses to speak plainly about her feelings. Instead, she makes up outlandish stories and let her imagination run amok. She tries to draw us into her morbid make-believe tales. Her counselor says it's a coping mechanism, a kind of stress response adopted by bright children, possibly a way to get attention, perhaps a way of telling us that she wants to leave and go back to her old life. What's troubling is that she's never been this way before. She's normally not an attention-seeking child. Her counselor's probably right. Anything I should do to be careful about? Any triggers I should avoid talking about or doing? I'll do that one. Well, not really. Like I said, she's perfectly normal. And not really a difficult child. She can be a little moody at times, that's all. She might, if you probe. I'll try to scare you with some of her stories about this house, for example. I'm sure you can. It's just silly juvenile stuff. The kind kids tell each other when they gather around a campfire and try to scare each other, I suppose. She may have overheard something about this house, and she's latched onto it and blown out of proportion and created an entire fiction around it. It troubles us how morbid and disturbing her imagination can be. Okay, this is getting fucking boring, dude. I'm sorry, but I hate reading. Yes, I'd rather not go to... Oh my god. We're just gonna skip ahead a little bit. She's already eaten dinner, and her bedtime's at 9, which is just under 2 hours away. The time should pass quickly. There's snacks in the kitchen if you need it. She's already had dinner. Why do they need a babysitter? She paused it. I spoke with her on the phone. I have to be careful about who I choose to care for Maya. She's having a hard time as it is. Okay. I know now that I had nothing to worry about. I'm impressed by your understanding of children. You must be great with them. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'll ask Maya to come in so you can meet her. Yeah, let's see the little stinker. You hear voices approach. Shreya and that of a young girl is there, speaking in low voices, but you can sense tension and conflict in their voices. The child's tone is brusque and irate, while Shira's tone is stern. This is Maya. Say hi, Maya. 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 Hi. Her voice is so low you can barely hear it. I was just telling Maya that we're only away for about 3 to 4 hours, and that she must go to bed no later than 9. She'll cooperate, of course. Who has to go to bed at 9 in 6th grade? What the fuck? Isn't that right, Maya? You sense a warning in her tone. Maya? Maya. That mumbled reply again. It's great to meet you, Maya. Right, we have to be off then. If there's anything, please call. I expect you will be fine. Maya's in good hands. Don't worry, we wouldn't need to. Everything will be alright. Thanks, I'll call if there's any issues. Get the fuck out of your house, bitch. Get out of here. This is my house now. A few minutes later. What's up, Maya? Mr. and Mrs. Raj have left. An awkward silence descends. Maya stares at you with a different gaze. There's about an hour and 30 minutes to go before her bedtime. So, what do you like to do? Want to watch some TV or read a book? You want to talk? Want a snack? Yeah, you want a snack? Oh, thanks. Okay. That awkward silence again. Shouldn't have come. You you shouldn't have taken this job. You should leave. Smile. Why would you say that? No, it's not a very polite thing to say as a friend. Why should I leave? Because you're not safe here. Go while you can. Maya, quit pulling my leg. What are you talking about? What am I in danger of exactly? I can't tell you because you'll not believe me. Nobody believes me. Yeah, rightfully so. What are you talking about? I can take care of myself. Don't worry, Maya. How about we talk about something pleasant? What are your hobbies? I don't really want to talk. I'll go up to my room now. Okay, do what you like. But she doesn't go. She lingers. You know, I told them not to get a sitter. I'm old enough to take care of myself. It's not safe. You mean you think you're not safe with me? That's not what I meant. I meant it's not safe for you. Alright, Ma, I'm about to kick your ass if you keep talking like that. Yes, I told you already, you're in danger here. I just want you to leave before something happens to you. I feel like you're going in circles with her. Well, I can't. You're stuck with me. Alright, at least I tried. I'm heading up to my room now. What are you going to do up there? I'm going to read, maybe write in my journal. What does it matter anyways? Don't worry, I'm not going to burn the house down or anything. Just, look, if you're not going to leave, then just, whatever you do, don't go near the basement, okay? No matter what you hear, don't go near it. Please. Yeah, sure. No, I wasn't planning on it. She leaves you standing alone. Ouch, that didn't go too well. It's like this is just as Mrs. Raj said. Maya is definitely a troubled child. No sooner had they left than she began to try to make the situation uncomfortable. You just have to ride this out. If she spends the rest of the evening upstairs, things should be fine. You can hang out here in the lounge, pass the time when my parents get back. It should be easy to do. Still, the conversation with Maya had left a bad taste in your mouth. She definitely seems like a bright young girl. It's a pity she's struggling with the pains of changing your life. But growth only ever comes from change, and that's something she'll learn over time. You decide to wait it out on one of the comfortable couches here. It sure is as comfortable as it looks. You practically sink into the plush leather. 10 minutes later. Whoa, what was that? It came from this floor somewhere. It sounded like a door opening. Did Maya come back down? Call out to Maya? Yeah, call out to Maya. Call out, there's no response. Earlier, you heard her go upstairs, but you did not hear her return. The sound came from near the staircase over there. You distinctly heard the creak of a door opening. That had better not be Maya playing around. This is what Mrs. Raj meant when she talked about Maya's behavior. There are 3 doors here. The door on your left, the door to the right of the stairs, and there appears to be a door behind the stairs under it. The staircase led up to another floor, presumably where the bedrooms are. The sound you heard, the creak of a door opening, came from one of these doors. You're sure of it? Call out to Maya. Check the doors, find out which one is open. You raise your voice and call her name, but there's no response. You better check the doors. Check the door on your left, check the door on the right of the stairs, check the door under the stairs. I'll do the one on my left. It looks fine. It appears to be shut. You should try the other doors to make sure. Click the door to try it. Okay. It's locked. That's that's the same sound from that other game. I forgot what game that was. But That sound effect sounds super familiar. Okay, I'll check the one to the right of the stairs. It's locked. Okay, well, process of elimination. The door is ajar. This must have been the sound you heard. Through the gap in the doorway, you only see darkness. Oh, I have the solution. Close the door. What are you doing? I told you to stay away from the basement. Maya, you little shit. You just scared the hell out of me. I told you to stay away from the basement. Why don't you listen? Why doesn't anyone listen? Stern, look, drop the act. I think I know this is some kind of a prank. Come on. Maya, what exactly is going on? You don't gain anything by doing this. What's that supposed to mean? Are you accusing me of something? I'm not doing anything. You came down here and opened that door, didn't you? No, obviously she didn't. Mother warned me to do something like this. No, but I trust her. I want to say that I trust her. What? I just came downstairs now. I heard you calling me, and I came to see why. You're a little late to that. And I saw you near the basement door, even though I told you not to go near it, no matter what you hear. You're saying I opened it? I think you did it. So who opened the door? It wasn't me, okay? That's what you're saying. No, I trust you. You know what? You're all the same. All of you think I'm lying, even my counselor. That's stupid. I bet Ma told you I'm making up stories. She tells that to everyone, even total strangers. I'm not making up stories. I bet she didn't tell you what the real estate lady told us about this house. What's really going on? If I tell you, just call me a liar and you'll accuse me of stuff I didn't do. So I'm not gonna tell you anything. Do whatever you like, but for your own sake, stay away from the basement no matter what you hear. Alright, I'll bite. What's in the basement? I want to know. Great, she's gone back upstairs again. This is not going so well. What, she just left me on red? You're just gonna have to ride this out somehow until our parents get home. This is definitely getting uncomfortable. No wonder Mrs. Raj stressed out about this girl. Children express stress in varied ways. They create invisible playmates or compulsively invent intricate fantasies, usually morbid, that cushion them from difficult realities. What? What? You've seen this in children who are going through traumatic changes in their lives. I'm actually getting lightheaded from reading all this. Hold on. Okay. And when you try to take away their comforting alternate realities, they lash out the poor girl. You should close this door, not that you're overly alarmed about what Maya said. But the sight of the door open is a bit creepy. Oh god. Okay, that's better. Back to the comfortable sofa, staring out into the darkness of the lawn. You'll sit tight till their parents get home. Can I watch some telly? A few minutes later. It opened again? Really? Again? Come on, this just isn't funny anymore. Why would she call out to Maya to stop it? Ah, see, okay, so this is bad. This is bad because if I call out to Maya to stop it, then she'll say she didn't do it. If I go and investigate, and she's not gonna like that, I'm just gonna call out. You call up, but there's no response. Okay. What the hell is that? Someone crying? Someone over there near the stairs. Maya, are you okay? There's no response. It's coming from the door behind the stairs. Don't open it. Don't touch it, cuz. Don't touch it. Maya, if you don't quit this right now. No, fuck that. Maya, this is really aggravating. The sound of that weeping is troublesome. Door's open again. The crying's coming from the pitch darkness beyond it. I don't want to touch it. There's no way you're gonna... Maya may be in there, ready to spring out and scare you. Not up for being jump scared. I'm gonna get jump scared. You don't really want to die of a heart attack from a babysitting gig. That's not what you signed up for. You better shut that door. I'm finna pass out. This can't go on. You better put a stop to it right now, or she'll keep doing this all night, and by the time her parents are back, you'll have died of fright. I know the easiest solution, right? Just sit here. Just sit here. It's probably a good idea to talk to her, comfort her. You could wait right here till she comes to the basement. She can't stay down there forever. You could go upstairs and wait there. When she sneaks back up, you could catch her in the act, and then talk to her openly about what she's doing. Yeah, okay. Think I'll do that. I'm just gonna wait. Just wait it out. Nearly 20 minutes later. Well, this isn't working. I think it is, actually. Looks like she's got an idea that you're out here. Maybe it's time to switch to plan B. I don't wanna. I simply don't wanna. If I go up there, man, something's gonna happen. I don't wanna. Mrs. Raj told you to be gentle but firm. Maybe it's time to focus on the firm a little. Talk directly and firmly to her. Ask her about whatever is bothering her. Maybe she needs a direct talk. Sometimes the best way to address something with children is to get to the heart of the problem. She might open up, and that would make things easier for her. There are 3 doors on the side of the hallway. One of those is probably the room. Maybe you could wait inside her room for her to get back. That would startle her and even be kind of a gentle prank right back at her. Yo, this character's thought process is fucking terrible. This is stupid as shit. Sometimes the best way to get a child listening is to give them a taste of their own medicine. No. You should probably try the doors and find out which one is her room. Locked. Okay, what'd I tell you, cuz? Look, she's not here. This must be it. It's a pretty nice room. She's not here. Of course she isn't. She's downstairs, crouched in the basement, perhaps getting ready to make those awful sounds again. Still, you feel a little guilty about being here. This is her bedroom, after all. If she doesn't show up in a couple of minutes, you'll leave. Still, it would be good to startle her a little, illustrate what it's like to get jump scared by someone. Okay, the writing, the story here is, I'm sorry, but it's fucking awful. A pretty neat desk for an 11-year-old. It must be where she spends her time studying and reading. There's an open book on the table. Something about that book draws your attention. Don't read it. Don't read it, cuz. Don't read it. It's filled with urgent handwritten text. Curiosity grips you. You really shouldn't be here. No, I shouldn't. Something about this writing, it's a manic scrawl. The writing is dated a couple of weeks ago. You feel compelled to take her close. No, bro, she's gonna creep up behind. Don't do this. No. Wait, what? Oh. Maya, hey, just what do you think you're doing here? Maya, you fucking asshole. Stop. You're reading my diary? That's so creepy. I'm gonna call my mom. Please do. I should have locked my door. I went to the bathroom for just once, and I didn't lock my room. See what happens. Please leave my room. Wait, I heard those sounds too, from the basement, the weeping. Oh my god, you shouldn't be in this house. The last sitter. It didn't go too well for her. You should leave this house now. Tell me about this lady in the basement. What happened to the previous sitter? What about the story, the real estate? Okay. What about this lady in the basement? I heard the sounds about a week after we moved here. First, the basement door kept opening by itself, always when I was alone in the lounge. I was too scared to go near it, so I kept ignoring it. I thought it was maybe a draft. Once it opened, when Ma was with me, and she just shrugged and said the door was stiff, so it sprang open. She said we would get it fixed. But then one day, I heard the weeping, and I could not help myself. I went to the door, and I went down there, and I saw her. I've been living in terror ever since. I heard her some nights. Sometimes she just weeps, other times she wanders the house. Oh no, nobody believes me. Ma and Dad think I'm making it up to get them to leave here and go back to our old life. What? This sucks. This is terrible. This is horrible. This is like a terrible relationship, and these parents hate their daughter. I don't know the lady in the basement wants. I don't even know what she is, but when I saw her, I sensed such rage, such despair. I knew she wanted to harm me, even kill me if she could. But I knew at once who she was. She was the lady from the story that the real estate woman told us about the house. Before we moved here, Dad wanted to find a place near the hospital where he's working. So he got in touch with this real estate firm and she showed them a bunch of houses. Ma didn't like any of them. Finally, the agent told us that there had been one place. Oh my god, I can't do this. Finally, the agent told them that she had one more place in her file. She brought us here. Ma loved the place at once. It was spacious, had a nice lawn and a pool. 2 floors, what's not to love? Even better was the rent. I remember how Dad was really happy about how cheap the rent was considering its size. The only issue with the house, Ma said, is that even though it's part of the suburban property, Whitefield Groves, it looked a little run down. That was when the real estate agent told Ma and Dad the story. She said that the last long-term residents lived here nearly a decade ago. A family of 3. The man was some kind of businessman, and he used to travel a lot. His wife was a housewife, and they had a 4-year-old girl. The wife had some ongoing mental disorder, depression, I think, some kind of psychosis. She would hear voices or see things. She was taking medication for it. At one point, she began to believe that her husband no longer loved her. That was plotting to kill her. It could have been the long hours alone, or maybe she was slowly descending into madness, but at some point she broke, and in a moment of madness, she killed her daughter and herself. I asked the real estate agent in one room she'd done it, and she said she didn't know. But I think I have a pretty good idea of where it happened. The house stayed vacant for a long time. Bad mojo, I guess? There were a couple of residents in between, but mostly stayed for a short time, then moved on. I guess they either saw something or felt uneasy. The house had been empty for almost 3 years before we moved in. I guess you mean Nadia. Sure. She saw the lady in the basement. That's how I think that thing got down there in caps. Nadia heard her crying. She thought it was me, and she went down to the basement to investigate. When I found her, she was screaming and hysterical. I could barely understand what she was saying. She said that woman came at her. She called my ma and told her that she was leaving the house and she didn't want to stay a moment longer. Ma was furious and asked her why, but Nadia would not say. I mean, it sounds crazy when you talk about it out loud, so I don't blame her. Also, I think Nadia didn't even want to think about what she saw, let alone talk about it. She was so shaken. Nadia was up here with me when Ma was talking to her on the phone. She just listened to Ma wordlessly, and then she left without a word. When Ma came home, she was furious with me. Yeah, she thought I told Nadia about the lady in the basement and spooked her. That's why I didn't want to tell anything about all this. I just wanted you to stay away from the basement, because I knew you wouldn't believe me and because I didn't want Ma to say that I scared you away. That's pretty crazy. But I didn't ask. Yep, sure is. You wonder how any of this is possible. Could any of this be real? God fucking damn. Do you believe me now? Yes, I do. Look, she's happy. She's happy. Wow, thank you. It's great that at least someone doesn't think I'm crazy. I've been living with this for a while now. I'm losing weight. The counselor at school thinks it's because of the move and the changes in my life, but I don't know why it is. It's hard for me to concentrate in class. I keep thinking about her. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. This is fucking boring as shit. It's hard for me to concentrate in class. I keep thinking about her. Of the madness that drove her to kill her own daughter and take her own life. And I get scared. What if I go mad like that? Maybe that's what she wants. Did you try telling the counselor the truth about all this? I already know that she did. Yeah, I no longer talk about it with Ma and Dad. At one point, they began talking about putting me on medications. I don't want that. I don't want to be on one of those kids, you know? A walking zombie hopped up on prescription drugs. Yeah, fuck those people. So after that, I just left them. I just let them have their story. Yeah, it was the change. Poor old Maya misses her old school and her friends. Look, just leave, okay? Leave this house and go. I'm stuck and I have no choice, but you do. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm gone, cuz. Okay, Ma's gonna blame me again. I'll handle it. Just go. Good night. Fuck this. When you're back downstairs, you plan to get out. Now would be the right time. Whatever is going on here. You want no part of it. You didn't ask to be dragged into this insane story and the ghost of some crazy lazy in the basement. You can call Maya's parents later when you're safely away. Yet a part of you feels guilty. The kid was alright, and leaving her alone to face her fears of their parents are away, especially after they entrusted you with their care, doesn't feel right. No, it's not my problem. I didn't get paid for that. What the hell is that? Crap, here we go. Footsteps from somewhere down below. From the basement. I think you missed the flea part. The basement door. That was the basement door again. You gotta get out of here now. Whatever crazy thing is happening, you don't want no part of it. What the hell's going on? The lights are gone. Oh, what'd I just do? Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? The lights are gone. Your heart begins to race, and it's difficult to catch your breath, let alone move. A smell fills the room, a vile stench of corruption, of something long gone to rot. The smell is overwhelming, overpowering, and hits you like a fist. What terrible thing is walking towards you in the dark? The smell, it's unbearable here. It's difficult to think. Yo, what's up, slime? Who's there? You feel a sense of foreboding. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath. A suffocating blackness overwhelms you. Huh? Black despair descends, clouding your mind. You cannot move. You cannot even breathe. Terror grips you. A despair unlike you ever known fills you. You sink into it, a grief rising in you like a black tide. Oh no. You find yourself slumped into the sofa on the lounge. Slumped? Your head aches, your hands are shaking. You spring to your feet. Ah, you're up. When'd you get back? About 10 minutes ago, we found you in here on the lounge. You're lying on the floor, passed out. When we got home, we found you like that, and we found Maya upstairs quite shaken. She was near hysterical. She told us that she heard you scream and you might be hurt. It took us a lot of effort to calm her down. She kept saying she'd asked you to leave, and you had agreed, and then the last scene of you was her leaving. Then she heard you scream. She said that you talked to her about what she calls the lady in the basement. She said you told her you believed her. It's shameful that you would encourage her like this, play along with the delusions of a child. You're stupid. You're dumb. I should have smacked this fool. Shreya will be here in a moment. She wants to talk with you before you go. Goodbye. Maya. What's up, Maya? Ma will kill me if she sees me talking to you, but I have to see you before you left. Did you see her? The lady? Did you see her? Yes, I did. I knew it. I knew it. You see, I'm telling the truth. Thank you for believing me. My mother is going to be pretty hard on you. Don't feel bad. Until she sees it too, she will never believe. I'm sorry all this happened to you. You never asked for this. Bye. Piss off. I must say that I am sorely disappointed. We put you in charge of looking after her. And we come home to find you lying passed out here on the lounge. He says you weren't drunk or on drugs, but I find that hard to believe. How does he know? And to make matters worse, I understand that you caved into her hysteria and agreed to leave her here alone and leave the house before we arrived. You encouraged my daughter's sick fantasy, and you probably set back our progress with her by weeks in doing so. Your daughter isn't lying. There really is something in this house. Really? She dragged you into her hysteria and you believed all of it? This is exactly what her counselor warned us not to do. Since you work with children, I thought you would know better. There's nothing wrong with Maya. It's this house. Goodbye. We'll be passing our feedback to your agency. Wow, what a bitch. Well, it didn't go as you planned. You'd been shown out rather unceremoniously. Mrs. Raj was clearly furious, so was Dr. Raj, but what Maya said, what you saw in there, the sense of abject despair that was washed over you in the dark. As you leave, you turn to look at the house. You think of all that happened, and you wonder, oh my god, fucking 1 week later. Babysitter needed, urgent, childminder required tomorrow evening for our 11-year-old daughter. Oh my god. Okay, well, I was the babysitter. I am fucking lightheaded after playing that game. That's just because I had to read all that. So, yeah, not a fan of these games today, guys. Not a fan one bit. But nonetheless, if you liked watching me play them, subscribe, and I will play them some more. Play up more games. So thank you for watching. And, yeah, see you later.